The very much anticipated game from CDPR is almost out. I mean, it's sort of out already. Streamers got a day ahead and it's online, and I saw Shroud being the first one to stream. I guess he was the first, but it's been headline news the fact that the members of the team working on this project received death threats after the latest delay and company stocks went down on the same day, but I don't want to linger on the dark side of news. It's easy to say that this is one of the most ambitious projects we've seen so far, and we are all hoping that it will live up to the hype created and promises made by CD Projekt Red. Now that we've seen, demos, gameplay and insights of the game and attention to details, which are absolutely amazing, but these did not come easy. Several delays happened. Crunching was inevitable for the team working on Cyberpunk in order to meet the deadlines, and of course the company is at fault for this, as not keeping up to your promise tends to make people, mad and lose faith. But in all honesty, it's truly a huge and ambitious project, and while with the pandemic as well, hiccups and issues were kind of expected to arise. Now let's get into the important part, which is the multiplayer mode. This will not be coming with the release of the game, unfortunately. CDPR confirmed they are treating this as an independent standalone project and not just a mode for Cyberpunk 2077, but no further details on this so far. What I would expect after all this build up and hype, and from them confirming that they want to be something great, taking into the fact that the multiplayer won't probably see the day of light until 2022, I'm expecting it to be something on the line of or similar to what GTA Online is doing in terms of grinding businesses, missions, heists. For example, not just team deathmatches, King of the Hill races or but something more complex involving all the city's assets and discrepancies between factions, and also being an RPG as well. Of course we can expect some sort of raids or boss fights for loot, weapons, gear, or who knows what, in the same lines as Destiny does it, or Borderlands. Personally, for the magnitude of this game, something like this would make sense. There is no doubt that these models are successful. Just look at GTA Online, and also Destiny is going pretty good as well. And I'm guessing it would have to be something like this, but obviously molded and personalized for the Cyberpunk universe. As they also mentioned, there will be some sort of microtransactions in the online mode. It makes sense for them to make something on this scale to keep players in the game or make others return. I mean, who knows, maybe there won't be enough time to finish the whole game until the online mode is out, but that depends, because as they confirmed, there are a lot of variables and you can replay the game multiple times with many different outcomes, so who knows. Nonetheless, this is possibly one of the most ambitious projects of the last decade. General hype is huge and we all want for it to succeed. As they also mentioned in the latest trailer they released, it's the next generation of open world games. Now getting into the other new details uncovered, if you are an AMD user, well, the RTX support for AMD video cards will not be available at the beginning. This being said, CDPR is working together with AMD and this will be available in the near future. Currently, a handful of NVIDIA boards will support RTX. In a new trailer recently uploaded by CDPR, we were presented with the photo mode of the game, which appears to be an impressive set of tools allowing you to edit pictures directly in the game, adding tons of stickers and effects. If you have the Xbox One X version or PS Pro version, CDPR confirmed there will be a free update version to switch to Series X and PS5 and transfer your progress as well. Also, they will be releasing a free next-gen patch update for the new console somewhere next year. And if you're wondering about the performance on the base console, such as the Xbox One or the standard PS4, they confirmed that the extra stretch of delays was to optimize and test the game for these platforms, and in comparison to the Xbox One X and PS4 Pro, to paraphrase them, the game runs surprisingly well, a bit lower, which is to be expected, but surprisingly good for such a huge world, so a bit lower but very good. And last but not least, DLCs and expansions have been pushed as well. While with the delays it did not make any sense to talk about them and just provide the base game at first and let everyone have their experience in the base game, and further details about the DLCs and multiplayer will be revealed somewhere in the first half of 2021. Now, thanks for watching, subscribe to stay tuned to other news, reviews and impressions. Goodbye.